This is your first look at the new Viture Pro 2 XR glasses. And here they are. So if you don't know what XR glasses are, basically imagine a ginormous screen floating in front of you. So you put on the glasses, and then you connect this to your phone, a Switch, a gaming device, and then instead of having your little tiny phone screen, you have a ginormous screen floating in front of you. It's ultra sharp, it looks really good, and it's a good media consumption device. So you can watch YouTube videos. I love watching YouTube videos on this, but it basically just puts a screen in front of your face. So their goal for this upgrade was to make them a lot more comfortable for longer sessions. So Viture did send me these XR glasses, but they do not influence my review of this. They're going to see it the same time you do. But I was already really excited to try these when they told me I could have a sneak peek at their Pro 2s. So this is the next generation model of their really good XR glasses. So let's take a closer look at these glasses and also compare them to the first gen. So the first thing, they have a USB-C port right here on the back. The other version kind of had a MagSafe magnet port, which was great just in case if you tripped over it, it would just disconnect. But if that cable for some reason broke, then you have to buy another proprietary cable. Where this one, it uses USB-C, so you can easily get a replacement cable, which is phenomenal. The big thing about these glasses, they are so much lighter, as in more comfortable. So you just put them on and they are designed to be able to wear for hours on end without giving you eye fatigue or weight. Because some of these glasses do get heavy over time, and the weight of that can tire you down. And then the lenses are new so that it doesn't give you as much eye strain. So what about if you wear glasses? Well, something I really love about these, and the other models have this too, but you can adjust each eye separately to your exact prescription. So for me, I've got 20/20 vision, so I just have them locked in onto that, and they look great. But if someone has different eye prescriptions, they can just set that right here without needing to wear your glasses, which is really cool. Along with that extra comfort is nose pieces that you can swap out. So you can just snap in a new nose piece. So depending on how your face structure is, you might need a different nose piece. And they give you 3 different options so that the glasses are as comfortable as possible. So how much do these cost? The Viture Pro 2s are $299, which is actually a pretty good price considering that you have OLED displays on your face that can do a 146-inch display floating in front of you. So imagine if you went out and bought a 146-inch TV, an OLED TV, it would be a lot more than $300. So with that price, there was some sacrifices. The original Viture Pro 1s and the Ultras, they had an auto tinting feature. So these are like sunglasses. You put them on and there's a little button that you can click and it actually made them darker, a transition lens, which was really cool. These, to make it lighter and cheaper, they had to take that out. But in exchange, they give you a cool little plastic cover. Yes, it's just plastic, but it does the job and it just neatly fits onto the top. So I think that's a great compromise if you were not really interested in that self-tinting feature. I liked it, but I also like having it off, and when you're seeing the video through it, even without the shades, whatever you're looking at, unless through your glasses you're looking at like a window or some really bright light, you do not have any pass-through, which is really amazing. So there was some sacrifices they had to make, but the exchange might actually be worth it. So how do you use these XR glasses? Is it really complicated with a lot of setup? No. You plug it into your Mac or your Windows and it's just plug and play. It thinks it's a display and it will just mirror or extend your display. If you want to connect it to a phone, that gets a little bit more tricky because it depends on your phone's USB-C model. If it's got Thunderbolt, where it can do data, a lot of data and power, then it will just mirror your phone. If your phone does not support that, then you need a special dock to give it power. And then connecting it to something like a Nintendo Switch, you do need a specific dock. They have a dock that they sell, which has a battery connected to it, and that allows you to connect your glasses to your Switch. But for something like the Steam Deck USB-C port is powerful enough where it can actually power the glasses itself. Again, it's just plug and play. So it is actually really, really simple, and it just depends on what phone model you have. So if you have an iPhone, it's the iPhone 16, 15 Pro, 17 Pros. The Pro models have the better USB-C port, where the normal 16 and the iPhone Air and all of those, you will need the adapter to give it more power because the port's just not powerful enough. Hopefully that makes sense. So I'm just gonna give you all the specs. I have a spec sheet right here, and I'm just gonna put that up on the screen. It has Sony micro OLED displays, can get up to 1,600 nits of brightness, and it can give you that 146-inch display that I was talking about. They claim the next big thing in comfort, 3 hours still on. It is only 63 grams, which is amazing. It has SGS A+ eye care certified, which is great. Again, my eyes did not get fatigued with that, and then the free lens shade included. So should you get the Luma Pro 1s or the Luma Pro 2s? So the 1s are actually $100 more expensive than the 2s. The 1s have the auto tinting feature where these don't, but the 2s are so much lighter and more comfortable, and you get that USB-C port on the end instead of the MagSafe, so it depends if you want that. In my opinion, if you're just getting into the world of XR glasses, the Luma Pro 2s are so phenomenal, and just for $300, you get so much out of them. I think Viture knocked this out of the park with going over comfort versus more stellar features. Because at the end of the day, if you've got the best XR glasses, but it strains your eyes so you can only use it for 30 minutes to an hour at a time, and then you have to put them away, what's the use in having them? Where these, the Luma Viture Pro 2s, I use them for an extended amount of time, and I forgot I was wearing them. Normally with the Viture 1s or even the Viture Ultras, I would get a little bit of eye strain after an hour and a half of gaming, where I'm constantly focused on the image, where the Viture Luma Pro 2s, I did not have that, and it was really exciting. And I think these will be the ones that I will be using more often just because they're so comfortable and there's no finagling with any of the special features of like this tinting. I just know they won't do that, and if I want them to be in a darker environment, then I have the shades that I can put on them. So I, again, think that Viture nailed this design and went after the right features that actually matter. So I want to know your thoughts about these XR glasses. Let me know in the comments below. Did Viture do the right things for you, or did you wish that they pushed the boundaries even more? For me, again, I'm glad they went with thin and light and actually making them comfortable, but I want to know your opinion. And that's it for this video, and I will see you in the next one.